A pleasant day to you all. Welcome to Internship Viva presentation. My name is David Tizerima. I'm a computer science student. I was actually attached at Fanset International from the 17th of October 2020 to the 17th of October 2021. Okay, a quick introduction about Fanset International. Fanset International is one of the best companies which offers fleet management system in advanced fuel monitoring system in Zimbabwe, in sub-Sahara as a whole. And then about the history of the company. Fanset International was founded in 2016 in Zambia by 3 gentlemen, namely Mr. T. Makuti, who is the technical analyst, Mr. V. Matonodze, who is the business organizer, and Mr. T. Gaza, who is the chief executive officer. And then in 2017 it actually launched in Zimbabwe with fleet management and advanced fuel monitoring as their selling point. And then in 2018 it actually moved to Zambia, Rwanda and Malawi with Food Force and Home Point as one of their selling points. And then in 2019 the company also launched another branch in Ghana with video telematics as their selling point. And then in 2020, as you can see, the company was growing very fast. It actually managed to add an in-house application called Return Load and transformer fuel monitoring system. Going to the services which are offered by the company, we have fleet management system, which provides accurate real-time vehicle tracking data and reports that are tailor-made to suit customer-specific requirements. And then we have advanced fuel monitoring system, which actually give precise knowledge of fuel fillings consumption as well as preventing fuel theft and fraud. We all know that when someone wants to run a successful logistics industry, which involves movement of goods, maybe using trucks, one has to account for fuel cost. Usually fuel is one of the costs that drain the business. So coming up with these services is actually boost the logistics industry in Zimbabwe and sub-Saharan as a whole. And then we have insurance telematics, which is tailor-made for insurance companies as they offer risk-adjusting prices to drivers based on their performance and driving styles, for example, harsh driving, all those kind of things. So why Fanset International is an intern? As you can see, from 2016 to 2018 it actually brought into quite a number of countries, from South Africa to Ghana to Malawi to Zambia. So as you can see, Fanset International is a fast growing startup. And just to mention, Fanset International is actually holding the John Moratti Innovation Award 2021. So I believe Fanset International was actually built by like-minded people with one goal, which is to provide quality service in logistics industry as far as Zimbabwe and sub-Sahara as a whole. So this actually created a great opportunity for me to learn. One, it's a startup, so which means a lot of systems are still being built, and then in the building process it's a great opportunity for learning. So my role at the company, as you can see, when I joined the company in 2020, the team was quite small, and a lot of systems were not yet developed. A lot of softwares were actually outsourced. So being an in-house developer, it offers me a great opportunity to learn, to sharpen my software development skills, giving technical support and testing devices, tracking devices, and quality evaluation. So moving on to software development. So here I was actually assigned to do the coding, the design and the deployment of the system. I was assigned to come up with robust system architecture, designing and implementing UX for user interactivity for assisting with our clients, creating custom-made reports for the clients, and then under the maintenance, as you can see, from 2016 to 2018, a lot of software was actually outsourced, and usually there were templates, so there was a need to increase the efficiency of the system. So I was actually doing server-side scripts to improve database querying and make sure server won't get overwhelmed by implementing load balancers. So some of the technology that we're using with JavaScript, MongoDB, and React.js. And then for mobile, we were using Flutter. And then under technical support and device configuration, whenever a new device comes and it needs to be tested before it's being delivered to the client, that was my role to do so. And then configuring and tech support, I was assigned to make sure that the device make secure connection with the server so that we can actually extract the data for reporting purposes and displaying to the user, of course. And then under technical support, I was working hand in hand with technicians who will be installing the tracking devices on the customers' vehicles. Moving on to hands-on projects that I actually worked on. I actually worked on quite a number of backend APIs, and then I actually worked on a project called My Cargo Life, which is a live tracking platform. You're just given a tracking number, and then it just gives you the live location of your load. And then there's Fanalytics, which I'll just explain in a bit. And then there's Camille, which is an ongoing project that I'm currently working on. So among these, I'm going to explain only a few. So I'm starting with backend APIs. Every application that I was developing had a backend, so I was the one who was responsible to do all the backend APIs, as you can see, accessing databases and making sure that they are in sync with the front end of the user. So when developing a backend APIs, these are one of the diagram flows that I usually use to actually create secure and protected backend APIs, because we know that ever since the Cambridge Analytica, a lot of users are now concerned about their data privacy. So it was more convenient for me to create backend APIs which are secure and strong. So let me go to Fanalytics. Okay, Fanalytics, it was a 3-tier module, of which at first I created a module which do fuel consumption analysis, and then another one was doing mileage versus consumption reports, and then location reports, and then I combined this into one module, one bundle, and then by doing so, as you can see, these three become the pillar of an efficient fleet management system in all one well-connected, robust system. So what I have learned, exposure was one of them, and then teamwork. Actually, with an appreciation of teamwork, because I had to work with finance people, working with the chief executive officer, chief operations officer, all those guys. I was working with them hand in hand. And then critical thinking and problem solving. Usually here I will do requirements elicitation, and then I would need to analyze it and then synthesize it, and then after that I will come up with the robust solution and then deliver the product with the client. Time management was one of the hassle that one of the problems that I faced when I joined the company. Meeting deadlines, I was hectic about it, but anyway, I actually managed it through creating task lists and then building sequence of work, and then using tools like calendars. I was actually able to deliver in time. and then actually seeking, handling, and interpreting information. Information is fast on the web, but one has to seek and interpret information. So, fun facts, of course, I can actually call myself I'm a full stack developer, and then actually I had great time at Fanset International team through team building activities that we usually do on Fridays as a way of refreshing and team reviewing. Credits. I would like to thank all the people who made my internship a lifetime experience. First of all, I want to thank Fanset International for the great opportunity that they presented in my life, and then my family, of course, friends, and then above all, I want to thank NAST for being my intern at the school. So with that, thank you.